come here to get close, and we came to Kansas State to get to Omaha.
I can play with anybody else in the country, pretty much.
Oh my God, that's coach meant everything to me.
I'm Clayton Sims, and you're watching K-Nation.
K-Nation, sponsored by 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Tonight on K-Nation, she may be a graduated alumna, but her softball career not done yet. KU pitcher Kasey Hamilton is going pro, and she's here with us in studio.
Plus, Bill Self and Jerome Tang apparently take no days off in the transfer portal. KU and K-State men's hoops rosters are another step closer to being complete.
K-State baseball season ends just 2 wins shy of Omaha. For the second straight weekend, your K-Nation team made the trip to cover the Cats in the postseason. I'll have more from Charlottesville, Virginia, coming up.
Welcome into K-Nation. I'm Landon Reinhart. She's Caroline Sorrell, and the both of us are sad this week.
Yes, we are, but let's just go ahead and dive right into it. The magical postseason run for K-State baseball now officially over. It was such a fun week to start with the Wildcat family here giving Pete Hughes and co. an applause after a return from Arkansas. But in Charlottesville, it's 2 games of Virginia that felt so close up until the very end. Wildcats strike first in Game 1 on Friday, but a 3-run go-ahead homer from the Cavaliers in the 7th did it in. On Saturday, K-State tied things up 2-2 in the 2nd inning, but Virginia eventually pulled ahead in a 5-run 9th, put the game a little too far away. Here's Coach Hughes on his team this year.
Best 3 hours of my work day is when I'm around them, and I know the best 3 hours of their day is when they're at that baseball field, and that's a healthy culture, you know. So, yep, I'll remember this one for a long time, and it'll be a motivating one too for me.
Such a sad way to go out. They felt so close in both those games at Virginia, but what a year it's been overall. A historic program, but not a lot of historic postseason success. Just the 5th ever appearance in the tournament and 2nd ever trip to a super regional, just 2 wins away from Omaha. This is me, Landon, talking. You don't see me on camera. I was in Fayetteville last weekend. Glenn made the trip to Charlottesville. Glenn, take it away.
You could call it a healthy herd in K-State's locker room, clubhouse, and flight back to Manhattan, Kansas, as the Wildcats come up just shy of their long-standing goal of the College World Series in Omaha. Here's the questions I asked head coach Pete Hughes and second baseman Brady Day.
Curious how you'll remember this season, and do you feel like, despite the result, you guys proved that you belong at this stage?
Yeah, definitely. You know, this season was really fun with all the guys on the team. I've got, I don't know how many guys, 45 close friends on the team, so it's definitely a season to remember, and I'm excited to see what the Cats do going forward.
Coach, wondering if you could just talk about the impact that this group has made as far as elevating the standard of Kansas State baseball.
It's taken us to a different level, but the standard and the expectations are already there, and it doesn't happen without that message being spoken every day in your clubhouse. We had a lot of kids that turned down a lot of opportunities professionally. We had guys that fought off the temptation from, the cheaters in our sport that tamper with our players and try to entice them with money to compromise their loyalty, and our kids refuse to do that. That's a pretty good role model for our young guys moving forward. We've got the right guys in that clubhouse, that's for sure.
Well, we made the trip to Fayetteville, we made the trip to Charlottesville, and we'll continue to go to great lengths to bring you all the best Jayhawk and Wildcat sports coverage we possibly can. That's a wrap for our postseason baseball coverage. Thanks to all who followed along. Signing off one last time from Charlottesville, Virginia, Glenn Kinley, K-Nation.
All right, unfortunately, some more bad news this week. A season-ending injury for a Jayhawk.
Yes, that's Elmarco Jackson, who is out for the season with a torn patellar tendon. He suffered that during this team scrimmage that you're watching right now. Rising sophomore was a starter at the beginning of the season before transitioning to a role off the bench. He averaged 4.3 points and 1.7 assists a game as a true freshman. And here's what Coach Bill Self had to say about him. Quote, "We are all crushed by this. Elmarco has had a terrific spring. He's worked so hard and improved so much."
Yeah, it's really tough to see him go because, you know, he kind of had NBA aspirations coming. Not that he doesn't now, but now he has to sit down and wait at least till year 3 to see if that.
Right. Well, the expectations for him this year, I feel like, were just so high. So.
But no rest for the wicked.
No.
In place of El Marco, hours after his injury, Bill Self got this guy right here, Shaquille Moore from the transfer portal. He's a 5th-year senior guard. He started 22 games for Mississippi State last season, averaging 7.9 points per game on 36.3% shooting from deep.
All right, the ones already there did play. K-Nation alum Flory Badunga impressed with some dunks.
He looked
saw that
real
right
good.
there. I know, right? But forward Zach Clements was the one speaking to the media today. He sat out with a red shirt last year and still stayed out after Kevin McCullough Jr.'s injury. He says that every single day last season he thought about just getting into the game. Here's what he had to say when asked if his mindset has changed.
No, because I think that's like a mindset thing. Every practice I still went in like I was about to play, so I think that's what really helped me. It went by quick.
Also talking today was the 4-star freshman Raquise Passmore. Now, we really appreciate his honesty here. We know that Hoopers love to play, but with all the talent already in Lawrence, plus the portal additions, Passmore may find himself at the bottom of the depth chart. He says his commitment never wavered.
I'm always confident in myself. Everybody probably thought I was going to hit the decommitment, but, you know, I had confidence in myself, and even though I seen everybody transfer in, I just still wanted to come be a part of this. Defense, knockdown shots, energy guy, whatever coach needs me to do, I'll do it.
And look what the Bills self-drug in, national champion and Denver Nugget, Christian Brown, CB, back in his old stomping grounds.
Fun stuff there. Well, the Wildcats landed a recruit this week as well. It's another Wildcat. Welcome in Ugonna Ionesso from Kentucky, a 7-foot center that started
tall.
14 games as a true sophomore. He averaged 3.6 points, 4.8 boards, and 2.8 blocks a game last year and participated in the NBA Draft Combine before returning to college.
Much needed hype for Jerome King's squad. How about some good news from Jayhawk land? Brandon Schneider is back, signs a contract extension. The KU women's basketball coach signed on through the 2027-28 season after 3 straight 20-win campaigns. He's entering year 10 and also signed a 4-year deal in 2022.
All right, exciting stuff there, but let's switch gears to football real quick.
Another big person.
Yes, big-time get for Lance Leipold's squad. 2025 4-star offensive lineman Juju Marks is now a Jayhawk. The 6'8", 275-pound Overland Park native picked Kansas over Alabama, Georgia, Arkansas, and others.
Those are some pretty impressive football programs, Caroline.
Yes.
How about this? KU men's golfer Gunnar Broyne will be playing at the U.S. Open this week, June 13th through the 16th. Broyne shot a 65 and 68 at the Ohio State qualifier to punch his ticket to play at Pinehurst.
Fun stuff.
Don't go anywhere. We are just getting started on K-Nation. Coming up, former pitcher for KU, Kasey Hamilton, stops by the studio before heading out tomorrow to start a professional softball career.
But first, we take you out west to the track and field capital of the country. How many Jayhawks and Wildcats are coming home with hardware? That's next.
Cloud County is your home away from home. Through hands-on learning, small class sizes, and affordable tuition, you can develop your unique talents with support from our caring faculty and staff. Join our family and be Cloud proud.
Play It Again Sports is your golf headquarters. Come try out a new driver or iron set in our new indoor T-Turf driving cage. We offer a full range of new and used golf equipment from Cleveland, Srixon, Wilson Staff, Proline, and more. No matter your skill set, you'll find everything that you need to take your game to the next level for less. Bring in your quality used gear to save even more by trading in and trading up or get cash on the spot. We are buying all day, every day. Play It Again Sports, 21st and Fairlawn in the Fairlawn Plaza Mall.
I came to Success Vision, I picked up my glasses, and they had them ready in an hour.
Same-day service.
I've never understood how other places can make you wait for like a week to get your glasses. I mean, do you just not use your eyes for a week?
At Success Vision, I got my glasses in an hour.
Even my no-line bifocals were ready in just a couple of hours.
Done in 1 hour.
At Success Vision, you get your glasses that day.
Thanks, Success Vision.
2 pair for $39 in an hour for less. Come see us today, Success Vision Express.
From clearing land to building sheds or retaining walls to digging ponds, All Seasons Excavating and Landscape is here to turn your vision into reality. Our experienced equipment operators can create landscapes that increase your property's value. Call All Seasons Excavating and Landscape today.
When your clothes come out looking newer, longer, you get to take them for a spin. Again, and again, and again. The unique formula of Persil laundry detergent cleans and helps keep clothes looking newer longer, so you can wear them on repeat. Get that new clothes feeling. Wash with Persil.
Oh, welcome back into K-Nation. Let's go out west to the place they call Tracktown, USA. That's Eugene, Oregon, if you're not familiar.
Yes, NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Nationals are now in the books, so let's see how the Hawks and the Cats fared out there. KU sent 10 athletes, and 6 of them finished inside the top 20 in their events.
Top 10 first-team All-American,
Yes.
top 20 second-team All-American.
Yes, couple of both for KU. Clayton Sim placed second in the men's pole vault at 5.62 meters, which is just over 18 feet and just shy of first place. Dimitrios Plavlidis took third in the discus with a throw of 60.97 meters, less than 3 meters away from the winning distance.
That's
Rounding
over
out the
180
list,
feet, by the way. Crazy.
That's crazy stuff. And rounding out the list for KU, Chandler Gibbons, 5th with a PR and school record 28-minute 10K. That's crazy fast.
And
Devin
a long ways to
Loudermilk,
go.
Devin Loudermilk placed 5th in the high jump with a 2.2-meter jump, and Tatum Klein 14th in the decathlon with 7,530 points. Freshman Mason Minershagen placed 16th in the women's pole vault at 4.15 meters, and overall, KU's men coming home in 10th place.
It just means a lot to me to know that I'm progressing. I came to Kansas for a reason, and it's paying off.
I have all the tools. It's just about getting it to come together on that right 2 days. And so, you know, I'm young. I'm going to keep working. I'm excited.
Hayward is kind of the center of the running world in the U.S. So to come in and, you know, get to compete against the best guys and kind of measure myself against them feels great.
Pretty cool to highlight those athletes. That's for the 7 Wildcats who made the trip. 2 are returning home with second-team All-American status. Senior Andrew White placed 17th in men's discus with a throw of 56.41 meters. And, of course, the great K-Nation alum Urte Bachinskaita placed 12th overall in the women's heptathlon with 5,696 points.
All right, pretty good showing for the Hawks
Pretty
and the Cats
cool,
on the national
and
stage.
all these track nerds out there, they know how cool being in Eugene is,
Oh
and
my
it's cool to
gosh.
see these athletes stick out.
Nothing like Hayward Field, yeah?
Nothing quite like it.
Nothing like it. We're going to have to go one day.
Well, what do we have
Anyways,
going up?
stick around, because coming up after the break, K-State men's basketball legend Lon Kruger made a pit stop in Silver Lake this week, and he was nice enough to join us for a one-on-one interview.
Searching for a career in advanced manufacturing or industrial automation? Manhattan Area Technical College's new Industrial Engineering Technology applies science and engineering through theory and hands-on application of skills. Learn more at manhattantech.edu.
Ladyfingers Automotive. Family-owned auto repair with hands that understand your vehicle. Quality repairs done at an affordable cost. When you're in need of service, repair, or towing, remember Ladyfingers Automotive.
Hi, this is Voice of the Wildcats, Wyatt Thompson. If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you will be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. For 24/7 non-judgmental support, just call, text, or chat 988.
The 27 News Storm Tracker is sponsored by D.L. Smith Electric, bringing your vision to life.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Donald.
We're here at the first CBD American Shaman in Kansas. Everybody knows it's a challenge to advertise CBD in the state of Kansas. They're going to let us show you the products we sell.
None of this, none of that. Definitely not any of that. We can show you this. A lot of people enjoy the benefits of our body lotion.
We're proud to say we're the first CBD stores in Kansas. We've been trusted to help our community and provide one-on-one customer service. Go to one of our locations in Manhattan, 21st and Randolph, and North Topeka.
Sign up for your chance to win weekly prizes at ksnt.com.
Manhattan Area Technical College will help you build a foundation for your college career, like transferable credits offered in your high school, earning your high school diploma through GED completion on our campus. Break through to a new career. Manhattan Tech, providing higher education.
Welcome back to K-Nation. We know a lot of people of different ages watch this show, so depending on how old you are, you may think the best K-State men's basketball team that you could have seen would be the 1988 Elite Eight squad.
That's Mitch Richmond, Willie Scott, Fred McCoy, Steve Hinson all taking the floor, but leading the way for them was coach and former player Lon Kruger. I caught up with a Hall of Famer this week. Here's that interview. All right, well, Coach Kruger, thanks so much for joining us here today. Of course, we could talk about your career for hours upon hours. Let's go ahead and do that. Been retired for a couple years, but back in the state where this whole coaching journey started, what's it feel like to be back in Kansas?
Well, always good to be back home. You know, this where we grew up, oldest of 6 children, so a lot of friends, a lot of nephews, a lot of nieces, brothers still live in the area, so Silver Lake is home, and always good to be back.
Of course, this whole thing, you know, like we mentioned, started here, and you got your coaching start at Kansas State. Just talk to me a little bit about what the journey's been like from way back in the day at K-State to where you're at right now.
Yeah, it's been fun. Every stop along the way, we've had great people around us. Still have a lot of good relationships everywhere. Of course, graduating from Kansas State, a lot of friends, old teammates, coaches from high school days, just so many good people. Obviously, good parents to start with is the foundation of it all, and so many people to say thank you to.
Yeah, we can't argue with the success that you've had no matter where it was throughout your career. Maybe what's something that you learned getting that started at K-State?
Well, yeah, the key is, being around good people. You know, surrounding yourself with good people, and we obviously every step had good players, great assistant coaches, had really good high school coaches when we played, and Coach Hartman, of course, at Kansas State was terrific. So a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah, absolutely. And how exciting is it to maybe watch the success that's going on over there in the basketball program and in Manhattan right now?
That's great. Coach Tang, everyone loves what he's doing. He's a guy that people love playing for. He's embraced the community. Again, people appreciate what he's doing a lot.
So, Coach, from being in college as a coach and assistant all over the place to the NBA, I mean, what's been your favorite part of this whole thing?
Well, it's always about people, as we talked about, relationships. You know, one of the concerns today with all the portal and the transferring, maybe not the opportunity for young coaches today to develop those relationships that really last for a lifetime. But that's the best thing coaches from our era, enjoyed coaching young people and then watching them go out and get married and have families and come back to reunions. And again, I'm not sure with all the transferring going on, where they're going to return for reunion opportunities, but it'll happen. You know, it's a changing world, and have to embrace it and move forward.
Yeah, now that you're kind of, I guess, sitting on the outside of this thing, how different are things today from back when you were coaching, I guess, in terms of the transfer portal, no matter what that is, NIL, I mean, how are things?
Yeah, well, it's hugely different, no question about that. And yet it's the new world. So embrace it and move forward and figure out how to move with the landscape. It's absolutely different, but it'll be good. Fans will still enjoy the game, and the fan bases will still be there. And it's a great world and for college athletics, and it will continue to grow.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach, what's been maybe your favorite part of the last couple years now that you're retired and you're done with the hard part, now you get to do the fun part, which is be retired with your family. But what's life been looking like for you the last couple years?
Well, no question. We knew years ago that the reason we would retire would be the grandkids, and that's why we did retire, and that's what we're enjoying most now. And of course, son Kevin's coaching at UNLV, and we enjoy that. But maybe he has 3 children more, and our daughter's got 3. So 6 grandkids altogether, and that's good duty for sure.
Yeah, and with your son over at UNLV, I mean, he gets to learn from you, and how cool has that been to?
No, it's great. It's great. It's a lot more stressful from the sidelines, from the stands, than it is on the sidelines. You want your kids to do well and have success, but it's fun to watch him grow, and he's very secure in what he's doing. He loves what he's doing. He loves being in Vegas, so that's a good part of it.
Coach, any just last words just from you today, just about the K-State family being back, Silver Lake, anything like that just people need to know about your life now?
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to say thank you to all the folks at Silver Lake, and of course Kansas State. So many lifetime relationships, teammates there, coaches there. fans. Again, just very, very fortunate to have a lot of friends in a lot of places, but especially Silver Lake in Manhattan, Kansas.
All right, of course. Well, thank you so much, Coach. We appreciate your time today. And
thank you.
We're going to let you get back to your event.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach, for sitting down with us.
Oh, it was awesome. He's so great, so natural.
So
in that
great,
environment.
big guest, but we have another big guest
We
coming
do.
up after the
Coming
break.
up.
Take it away, Caroline.
Coming up, KU pitcher Kasey Hamilton joins us in studio. That's next.
Car wrecks don't just happen from 9 to 5. If you're in a wreck, we're available 24/7.
Don't wait until tomorrow to get the help you need now. In a wreck, need a check?
Patterson Legal is the way to go. Call 431-0000.
JML Engraving Manhattan provides quality service you can count on. JML can add that personal touch to your gifts, trophies, and special occasions. JML Engraving, celebrating victories in life.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP on select GMC Sierra models.
See Cable Dahmer in Topeka or Briggs in Manhattan.
Some do it because they have better things to do with their time than cleaning their home's windows inside and out, downstairs and upstairs. Squeegee Squad, Squeegee Squad. Some do it because they have no business being on a ladder cleaning their own windows, gutters, and solar panels. Squeegee Squad. Even do-it-yourselfers in Topeka, Manhattan, Lawrence, and surrounding areas are doing it. Calling Squeegee Squad in Topeka. Let it shine all the time. Squeegee Squad, Squeegee Squad.
All next week, the Minions stop by to take over today. What? Steve Carell and Will Ferrell will be here live to talk all things Despicable Me 4. Plus, so many surprises, it will blow your mind. It all kicks off Monday on Today.
Car wrecks don't just happen from 9 to 5. If you're in a wreck, we're available 24/7.
Don't wait until tomorrow to get the help you need now. In a wreck, need a check?
Patterson Legal is the way to go. Call 431-0000.
Well, welcome back into K Nation. We have a very special guest with us here
Very
today
special
from
guest.
KU softball.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course, I just want to jump right in because we're always limited with time. You're a professional athlete now. Can you break all that down for us?
Yeah, of course. So honestly, as of a couple days ago, I had this awesome opportunity fall into my lap, and tomorrow I'll be leaving for Coastal Bend in Corpus Christi, Texas to play with the Coastal Bend.
Such a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
I guess I'll let Caroline talk to you shortly,
Yeah.
but this Fast Pitch Pro League, what is this? It's my understanding it's 3 years in now.
Mhm.
What's the whole situation like?
Yeah, so women's fast pitch isn't super developed yet. They're working on getting a structure that's a little more stable, but there's a few major leagues, and WPF is one of those, so I got the opportunity to play for them. And this summer there'll be 4 teams competing, all in Texas, so we'll stay kind of close around, but it's just going to be a really cool opportunity to say that I'm a professional athlete and playing for such a profound league.
Yeah, absolutely, which is very cool. But as we all know, you didn't graduate that long ago. It's only been about a month or so. What did the conversations look like to get to this whole quick turnaround of where we're at now?
Yeah, really the connections between softball players and coaches. Softball is a very small world, so everybody kind of knows each other and knows who's graduating, who had a good year, who didn't, and all that good stuff. So it happened all so quickly, and the turnaround is even faster, as you mentioned. So I talked with my coaches, all the coaches I've had throughout the years, and they're all super excited for me and told me that pretty much if I don't feel like I'm ready to be done, don't be done, and go play and kind of see what the opportunity looks like.
Love that. I have a loaded question now. The Athletic released an article calling Nyjah Kennedy, she could be the Caitlin Clark of softball. And the loaded question comes here, obviously when she said that she meant Nyjah Kennedy from Topeka is an exciting athlete.
Yeah.
But along with that, with Caitlin Clark's success has put a spotlight on women's sports. Do you see that being a possibility with softball?
Totally. I mean, Nyjah has just been an absolute standout in women's softball, and it's been so cool to see a Topeka athlete nonetheless like make a stage for herself. Make a stage for herself like that. It's just been incredible. So, I mean, what Caitlin Clark has done for women's basketball, I think so many athletes can do for softball and have been doing the last few years. I mean, the attention that the Women's College World Series is getting is just crazy, and it's just growing and growing after each year. So that's why the professional scene needs to just be more established, so that those incredible athletes like Nyjah and all these girls can have a stage where they can like continue to grow and develop as players, and people will be able to watch.
And Kasey Hamilton.
And Kasey Hamilton
absolutely.
now.
and bringing it back local here a little bit, how do you feel like that translates to what you and this group of seniors, this team, just did at KU? I mean, putting women's sports softball on the map for KU, best season you guys have had in a long time. You left your mark for sure. How does that kind of translate over?
Yeah, I'm so proud of what this team did the last year, and so many people have said that this is the best team that Kansas has had in so long, and we didn't even reach goals that we had in mind either, but we still made waves and made the community around us pay attention. So it's only going up from here, and with a new hitting coach and the staff that we have now, like it's only up, and I think they're going to have an incredible year next year.
We talk about this with former KU football players, but to see the foundation that you've set and the trajectory, real quick here, what does that mean to you?
It's awesome, especially now that I get to keep playing. I think hopefully my name will stick around for a little bit longer, but to be a part of the program, that the couple teams that really boost this program forward, is so special. And to be able to make relationships with the girls that are still on the team and be able to watch them grow and watch them take the program even further is going to be really special.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kasey. And stick around. There's more K-Nation coming up after the break.
Is that me?
Nope, it's me, your fireplace. Creosote buildup in my flue can not only be smelly, but it can also be dangerous and cause damage.
Now's the time to have your chimney inspected and cleaned. Call Certified Fireplace and Chimney today.
Skin feeling rougher than sandpaper? Don't let it ruin your day. Try new Dial Exfoliating Body Wash with a touch of creamy cocoa butter and orange extract. Reveals soft and healthy feeling skin after just one shower. Dial up your day.
Hi, Clay Sherwood here with Frank and Dean, the CEOs of Cute.
And they want to make sure you're keeping your pool clear this summer with Aquasil, a truly chlorine-free solution. Let swims and sweeps keep you cool this summer.
Car accident? If you're thinking of handling your own injury claim, here's a great do-it-yourself tip.
Don't. If things go wrong, you pay the price.
You can get in over your head with the insurance company, costing yourself more time and more money in the long run.
After an accident, don't do it yourself.
Call us at Devon James and get it right the first time. Car accident? Devon James wins. Call 888-8888.
Get an 11% rebate on your bathroom project at Menards. Create your dream bathroom with Sterling tubs and showers. They'll fit your style and budget and are easy to clean. Get this ensemble shower for $669.99 after rebate. Complete your bathroom with our entire selection of Dakota vanities. They feature generous interior storage and come in a variety of styles and finishes. Get this sliding barn door vanity for $168.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
What are you guys most excited for this summer?
Playing golf at the beaches.
When your chimney decides to join the dinner party uninvited, call Certified Fireplace and Chimney. We're the experts in chimney repairs and replacements. Don't wait for a brick to crash your next gathering. Call now.
Caroline said that she could get a hit off to Kasey Hamilton.
I did not.
She
I
was
didn't
telling me
say
all
it.
that. Welcome back in. We had the realization yesterday after Urte Bachinskaita finished the heptathlon 800-meter. It officially put an end to the 2023-2024 athletic calendar.
Just hard to believe. Honestly, kind of makes me emotional.
Just a little
I can't believe
bit.
it.
Just a little
but
bit.
let's take a quick peek at some of the best moments here, including, but of course not limited to.
Of course not limited to.
No, never. K-State's wins Pop-Tart Bowl. KU wins Guaranteed Rate Bowl. KU volleyball hosts NCAA tournament. K-State volleyball swept #1 Texas. K-State baseball making the super regionals. We could go on and on.
Yeah, we'll fly through these next couple. K-State women's basketball, #2 in the country. Nate Lee's hired. New KU women's golf. They make the regionals. Carla Barnott makes the Masters. Vaguely, freshman of the year. Thanks for watching, K-Nation. That's all we got for you this week.
Have a great night.
It's the best team I've ever coached, and I have no problem saying that. From top to bottom, from
character, culture, to talent, athleticism, pitching.
Probably the crowd. Like, I played at OT, but it ain't nothing like Allen Fieldhouse or anything I'll be playing in this year. So.